Hey guys, it's Robin and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with another Sims 3 video. Today I'm doing a renovation. I haven't done a renovation in Sims 3 in a really long time, so I decided to do that. And yeah, the one I chose had the constrained floor elevation thing, and I didn't realize it because I used it to raise the foundation, which was kind of weird, but you know, whatever. I fix it. It's fine. But anyway, I wasn't sure which world I wanted to do a renovation in, so I just let my boyfriend decide, and he chose Twinbrook. I don't know why. In my opinion, it's one of the least appealing worlds to me, but you know, whatever. And I've been doing so many renovations in that game, in my Twinbrook Architect series, but you know, whatever. I found one, and I don't think I've done I probably have done a renovation in this house, actually. Yeah, I think I did. I think I did a landscape job on this one. But anyway, I decided to go with this house. I believe it's, it's called Suburban Temple. And it was just like a little trailer. And at first, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with the exterior of the house. So I just kind of played around with it and everything. And then I do the roof, but the roof changes completely from what I do at first. And then for this one, I don't know, I just kind of went backwards on it. I decided to do the windows and doors before I did the roof this time, and for whatever reason I ended up going with very modern windows and doors. And then the roof, I tried to do like gabled roofs and everything, but I didn't like the way it looked in the end after I changed the wallpaper, because the wallpaper made the house look kind of modern, even more so than the windows. So I decided to go with a modern roof, and it's just completely flat, but it has like different little raised bits and everywhere and everything. So yeah, I like the way it looks. The exterior makes me happy. I don't know why in The Sims 3 I always liked doing modern houses. I think because I was afraid of the roofs, because I could never get the roofs right in The Sims 3. So whenever I used to play it all the time, I would always just go with modern roofs and everything, either just really, really flat roofs or just auto roofs, because I never felt like messing around with them. And so, yeah, I kind of wanted to go with something that looked a little bit like solar panels on the roof, but I didn't really like any of the ones that came with the game. There were tin roofs and everything, and I just didn't really like them. I wanted like a black tin roof, but the ones they have I don't really like, so I decided not to go with that. And then the inside makes me really happy. We'll talk about that when we get to it. But for the outside, I just wanted to go with like a wood texture on the paneling, and I did use some creative pattern creative pattern patterns in this build as well, some that I created myself, and they're in my what is it called? It is Studio in Sims 3, right? Yeah. So, yeah, the ones I used are in my studio usually, unless I downloaded from other people, then, yeah, they're usually downloaded with the house anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter, unless you just want the patterns. Then, you know, you can just look at my studio, which is usually linked in the description of all of my videos. And then here, I'm just trying to figure out how to place the platform, and then I remembered that I didn't have to have the place freezes cheat enabled for that, so yeah, I turned that off, and then I figured it out. So it works in the end, and I really like the way it turned out. I like the colors of the exterior. The exterior colors I went with wood tones and everything's just wood, and then inside everything is pretty much white. In case you guys are new to my channel, white's my favorite color, and I don't think, well, no, scratch that. I have made an all white house before, but that was for like a solid color challenge thing for a build, and that was in The Sims 4. So I decided to do that for The Sims 3, but everything's not just completely white because it's a little boring, honestly. But yeah, I did use a lot of white for the interior, and then I used like pink and blue accents and some black and gray as well, just because I mostly prefer like neutral colors, like black and white. Everything is just, that's what I like, so that's what I decided to go with. And here, for the landscaping, yeah, I was trying to figure out how to make like hedge walls, I guess, and I couldn't figure it out. And then I remembered in Sims 3 they are fences. So yeah, I figured it out in the end, and I just kind of made it like, I don't know, I guess they kind of look a little like they could belong in like the future world that I can't remember the name of ever. But yeah, I like it. It makes me happy. Whenever I do these types of hedges, I just like to do like the not curved, they're like diagonal edges, and I don't know why, they just make me happy. And I just used white roses to fill in all those areas just because I wanted it to be really simple. I didn't want a lot of clutter everywhere, so I just decided to line the house with these hedges and fill them with some white roses. So yeah, that made me happy. And then I know these trees don't really go with the world, but I used them anyway. I didn't really think about it. I guess you could put it in any world that you would like, obviously, but yeah, building in Twinbrook, but you know, whatever. And then I do go back later and fix where the leaves are going through the house. I just move the flowers out a little bit, so that's no worries. There shouldn't be any that's sticking out majorly in the house. I know there's going to be a few depending on your camera angle, but you know, it is what it is. It happens in Sims 3 all the time, and Sims 4 actually. But anyway, it is called Suburban Temple Reno in my studio. If you guys would like to download it, I'll have a link in the description. I didn't use any custom content. I do have all of the games installed. I'm not sure which ones I used, and I do have some store content installed. I don't know what I used from that either. I know I used a free plant that came with the store, but I don't remember what else I used from it. And it's on a 30 by 20 lot, and the price of the house is 57,686 simoleons. So you know, it's not way out there like in the hundreds of thousands, but yeah, it is still pretty pricey. I guess if you've been playing the game for a while, then you could probably afford this house, unless you just, you know, cheat the money because, you know, motherload. But yeah, basically that's it. It is, I think it's 2 bedrooms. Yeah, I believe. Yeah. The idea I had for this house was before there were just 2 bedrooms with single beds in them. I believe the bedrooms were the same size. I guess the house was meant to be for roommates, but instead I decided to make it for like a single mother and her twin children, I guess, teenagers, because there are no toys in the house. So that was the idea I had going into it, and I didn't really try to personalize either of the bedrooms like I usually do. Usually for bedrooms I like to go with a theme and like personalize it to the Sims I envision living here, but I decided to go with something a little bit different for this one because I didn't want it to be too personalized. I just felt like the mother would be really minimalistic, so yeah, I just didn't want a lot of clutter in this one. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. I had to adjust in my chair, so you guys probably heard it. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, I believe I added another bathroom. I believe before it had 1 bathroom. Now it has 2. The one is connected to the master bedroom, which before I don't think there was a master bedroom, because like I said, I'm pretty sure they were the same size. I'm looking through my screenshots now, see if I can see the floor plan. Yeah, no, okay, the room in the back was a little bit bigger, but they still both had just little crappy single beds in them. But, you know, whatever. Anyway, I was looking on Pinterest for some ideas for interior design, and I saw this one room that had like this paneling white wallpaper. It wasn't wallpaper, it was paneling, but you know, you get the gist. But it looked similar to this one, and then it had like a pink and a blue, well, it had a blue couch and a pink chair, and I thought it looked pretty cool, so I decided to go with that idea for this house. And then I didn't want to use a lot of furniture, a lot of big furniture, because like I said, I wanted to try to keep it as minimal as possible. And then I wanted to use that one TV, but it came with the Dr. Pepper stuff and it's not available anymore, so I didn't want to use something that you guys couldn't access easily, because, you know, most of the stuff you could buy from the store if you wanted to, or it'd just be replaced with in-game stuff anyway, but you know, whatever. But I didn't want to use something that came with the Dr. Pepper, what was it, an event or something? I don't remember. Promotion, probably, yeah. So I didn't want to use anything that came from that. I really need to get that stuff out of my game because I always want to use it because it looks cool, but then I remember, yeah, it it's not available anymore. But like I said, I did use some creative patterns. I used them for the rugs. I don't think I used them for anything major, like the big item furniture and stuff. I don't think I used any for that. I might have for... Wait. No. Okay. I thought I used it for the beds, but then I remembered I changed it. I did use a pattern for the master bedroom bed, the big bed. I did use a custom pattern for that. But other than that, it was mostly just for like decorative items like rugs and like towels and stuff like that. So yeah, it shouldn't be anything too major, but whenever you download patterns that are in a build or something, whenever you open it, it doesn't have the patterns on things for some reason. They're just white. It does install the patterns, but yeah, they just appear white on whatever odd item they were supposed to be. It just replaces it with the miscellaneous plain white pattern. I don't know why that happens, but it really annoys me, and I thought they fixed it a long time ago, but apparently they haven't, because someone left a comment saying that it didn't install the patterns, but it does install the patterns. It just doesn't put them on the objects they're supposed to be on. So unfortunately, you'll have to replace the patterns yourself if you want to keep them, or you can always just change them. That's fine too, whatever. But yeah, kitchen. It's a pretty small kitchen, but it is a 3-person family that I envisioned living here, so I guess it's not too big of a deal. So yeah, and then everything is white because it makes me happy. But yeah, anyway, so moving on to the kitchen, I did actually remember to decorate this kitchen, which I usually forget, but I remembered to do this one. And the problem with decorating with mostly white in The Sims 3 is that everything glows, and I'm guessing it's because of the windows, because no matter what setting I put the lights on, the kitchen still glows. Everything glows, and I don't know why. I thought it was maybe the cabinets, because they're the ones that came with Into the Future, and they have like a light underneath them, but the light doesn't actually illuminate anything, so that wasn't the problem. It's just The Sims 3, the graphics, they just glow everything. It annoys me. And I know it wasn't a full moon because I didn't have that, and it was daytime, so that wasn't the problem. But, I don't know. It just happens, and it annoys me. So if you guys know how to fix that, please let me know. But, whatever. It happens, I guess. So, yeah. And then, like I said, I did go with kind of a minimal look whenever I was decorating, so there's not a lot of clutter everywhere, which I do love clutter, but for this house I just didn't want to add a lot of clutter because that's not what I was going for. And then I did put hampers in the bedrooms, not in the bathrooms. I did put them in the bedrooms though, and I forgot to add a laundry room to the house, so there's that. I guess if you want to live here and you care about laundry, then you'll just have to go to a laundromat or something, because I believe this is the world that came with Ambitions. So there is a laundromat in the world. Other than that, I think they just install whenever you start up a new world anyway, but I can't remember if the Ambitions lots do that or not. I don't know. But yeah, or you can just delete the hampers and replace them with something else. That's always a possibility, why not? And then, I believe the guest bathroom, I guess, the second bathroom is bigger than the other one, the master bathroom, which I don't really like to do that whenever I'm building houses. I just feel like the master bathroom should be bigger, but yeah, I didn't have the space to make it bigger, and then this area over here ended up being bigger anyway because I changed the exterior of the house shape. So yeah, it is a little bit bigger than the other one, but it works, it's fine. And then yeah, that pattern in the back of the bathtub, I also used a custom pattern for that. And then I believe I put a rug that's the same rug that I used for the porch. Is that the word? Yeah, porch. Yeah, you saw I accidentally turned the walls black, which that happens in Sims 3 all the time because the lag. I always end up clicking the wall whenever I'm trying to click something on the wall. And then I was trying to decide if I wanted to just make the bathroom black because it looked really cool, but I decided to just keep going with my aesthetic and just make everything white and clean and happy. But yeah, I really like the way the black looked in the bathroom, so I might end up doing that in a build in the future. Make a black bathroom just because I thought it looked really cool. So yeah, if you guys would like me to do that, then let me know. But also, if there's another house you would like to see me renovate in The Sims 3 or The Sims 4, then let me know, because I love doing renovations that just make me happy. And if I'm on a time crunch and I don't have a lot of time to come up with a floor plan or something, or look up a floor plan, then renovations are usually my go-to. So I do like to do them a lot, and they're just a lot more fun. I just like, you know, because who wants to live in the base game houses with usually yellow and green and brown decor, wallpaper, and they're just gross looking, honestly. I mean, okay, I understand they want to make the houses livable for any computer and not add a lot of decoration. I get that, but do you really need to make everything green and yellow and brown? Every house I see in The Sims 3 is usually green, yellow, and brown, and they're just, I don't understand it. You could choose better colors, really. You really can. I don't understand. It happens, but I just don't like it. It just makes me so mad whenever I look at them. But yeah, let me know which houses you'd like to see me renovate in the future in The Sims 3 or The Sims 4. Or even The Sims 2. I do have that game. I just have to figure out all the settings and everything to get that figured out. But, you know, if you'd like to see me renovate something in that, then let me know in the comments. But yeah, I believe we have two rooms left in here, and that is the bathroom and the master bedroom. So that's good. And then I wanted, I don't know, the furniture I chose is kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna say fancy, but I just don't like that word. So it's kind of elegant, I guess, and with the colors and everything, it just makes me really happy. And then for the master bedroom, I wasn't sure what to do with this corner over here. I thought about maybe setting up a little makeup area, like a little vanity or something, but I do that a lot, and I didn't want to do that in this one, so I just decided to put in a little reading nook, because whenever you play the game, obviously you need books to learn skills. So yeah, there was a bookshelf in the living room, but you know, well, why not have two? So yeah, and then I believe this is the last room we're working on, is this. And of course we got the hallway. I don't think I did anything to the hallway. I don't think it shows me putting a light in the hallway, but I did remember to put a light there, so it's not just a dark corner of the house, so that's good. But screenshots are coming up pretty soon, so I guess I will go ahead and go. Like I said, this house is available for download in my studio. I'll put a link in the description if you guys would like to download it. It's called Suburban Temple Reno. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, or subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!